Hi, everyone. Today we decided to start our podcast. So this is Alban.
Hi.
I'm Edmund. Okay. We wanted to start a podcast. In a way, we found a name in ChatGPT. It's called Brother Beyond Blood. BBB. BBB project. Okay. So here, okay, we haven't do podcast before. So this is our first time doing podcast. So doing things that is first time, and somehow we are from the IT industry, we definitely will cross check AI, right? So now we are referring to our AI on how to do this podcast. So then we have some guideline. We're gonna go through the guideline today together. So the first part will be intro, right? So I will start first with asking some question to my brother here. The first question will be this: a quick greetings from both of you.
Okay. I think maybe we have some tea first.
Okay,
Cheers, bro.
just to BBB,
Just to BBB.
just to BBB.
Okay, never mind. The tea is very good. Okay.
Okay, someone.
Okay. So my name is Alban. I'm actually the company CTO. I'm founder and CTO of Wikilabs. I started this 2009. And just now, Emma has shared. He's my brother. We are in this business together. Yeah, I think a quick greeting from both of us. Yeah, hi everyone. I I think that's about it. Maybe
Okay, so the question is a quick greetings from both of us, right? Okay, but I am Edmund Tay. Okay, part of co-founder of Wikilabs. My brother invited me into Wikilabs. A big hello to everyone. Thanks for watching us. Okay, next question from you.
okay. Set the vibe. Okay, I followed ChatGPT. Set the vibe casual, brotherly, and heartfelt. Okay, then on.
On now.
Turn on.
Okay. So the third question: briefly explain who you are and why you are doing this podcast.
Okay. Okay. If I had to explain who am I, wow, this one, I think I can talk for very long. But anyway, uh, to start off, as I mentioned just now, I started 2009. Uh, I started with, I would say that in Mandarin, it say 白手起家. I started this business by myself. Of course, the time with some partnership. And as we go along, join me together, we co-founded and do more together on Wikilabs. So why you are doing this podcast? I think anyway, I'm coming from. I'm born in JB, but I came from a small town from Johor, and I'm from Muar. My parents are in Muar right now. Generally, I'm a person that look forward every day on what we can achieve. Right. I'm also a person that I would say I like to maximize my potential a lot. So that's why sometimes when we talk about explain who you are, right? I started the business, wanted to maximize my personal potential. Nothing so much with money, but more towards personal potential. That's how I started. And after I started the business, then only I realized that wow, starting a business by yourself is not easy. Right? There's more than just potential. There's also beside your potential, also potential of others, potential of what your company need to do and stuff like that. So yeah, that's about my background. 16 years doing this business, 20 over years in IT business. I think that's what I can share right now for the first podcast, because it's our first podcast. We will not talk so much yet. First, as we go along, we will say more about ourselves, right? Why we are doing this podcast, I think very simple. I think it's also through our common friends together. They are recommending us that, hey, your story between myself and Edmund are very to many who see this, they find it very inspiring and touching, just heartfelt. They say, hey, you all should do a podcast together, share what you all have done, right? And share with. I think this will inspire, maybe even motivate, maybe even give people a sense of, in this world, there's a lot of other things that between humans can do together to reach a newer height, right? All these are something that is like, hey, what after the friends recommend, we also feel quite true. So
Yeah.
then we should do something like that. Yeah, that's how I think we end up doing this together today.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe from Edmund's side.
Just a little bit to add on to that is that, to be honest, we didn't realize this, that we know each other for 20 years. We started off this business together. He started off in 2009, which is 16 years already. I only joined, I think, in 2012.
Yep.
So it will be about 13 years, right? So 13 years. So we have been working together for 13 years. So when our common friends that came to us, they asked us how did we share this momentum together and build this business in such a brotherly love manner. We didn't really realize it until they really say it, because probably we are in the situation,
Yep.
we are doing it. Then when they start asking, then they say, yeah, because maybe that's how much patience we have for each other. Yeah. So and so how much I think one thing that's also very important, how much we are attracted with for the talent that both of us have, that it's different. I mean the difference that the difference between us, right? How much we are attracted with that. I think that's something that's very important, besides being patient, is that you need to also be attracted on the other side. What is the thing that they are contributing that you are learning? Both of us share a very common thing, is that we are constant to strive for growth type.
Yeah.
We constant strive to learn and become better. So when there is someone opposite of us that is able to contribute to our learning, we will be more than happy to to learn. I think this keeps us strong together.
Yep.
Keep us strong together.
Yeah.
And I need to introduce myself, right? Okay, I introduced myself already. I'm Edmund Day. Okay. So we are currently in the journey of technopreneurship. We are at our 40s, right? And we have a long journey to go. The reason why we are doing this podcast is like what Alban is saying. We want to share our journey, our experience. We hope to be able to inspire more people. We hope to continue to learn, and we hope to learn from you as well. If you all have anything that you all want to share with us, or maybe join us, do feel free to leave us a message. Then probably we can join together to have a chat. We are more than welcome. So briefly explain my character. Probably it's that I would say I mean in terms of DISC my profile will be more like a DI person as a natural, but slowly I become DISC with DC more right now. Okay, and IS when I'm having some S friend brother here, right? So I'm like an all-rounder kind of a character. I am
You go from this way.
yeah.
I go from C up to D. You go from this way.
Then we go all around right now. All around right now. So we are quite active in social and networking. We are very friendly. We like to network around. So again, if let's say you want to connect with us, please do feel free to connect with us.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the next question. Now you're asked. Come, cheers first before we go next.
Cheers.
Oh, by the way, we are drinking tea.
Yeah.
Later we'll talk a little bit.
Yeah. Anyway, the tea is very good. Okay. So how did you two meet? Yeah, that's the question.
This one I answer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you two meet? Okay. So talk a little bit about the past. We met each other in a company called Patimas HPD Berhad. It's a IT HP distribution. IT HP distributor company. That was my first IT company, where I decided to move on from industrial to coming into IT, because I think IT is always innovative and advanced, and that's where I know Alban. Alban is not the first time in IT during Patimas. He's already like, to me lah, my guru already. When I started joining Patimas, I was in the sales. I remember back then he is in the pre-sales before he go into sales.
Yep.
So I was in the sales, he was in the pre-sales. We are both having different leaders. Okay. But when I joined into IT, I'm like totally green, totally new. I know nothing about it. And he was like my guru. So every time when I go out to meet customer, I needed someone technical to back me up. And Alban is the person that always beside me, helping me to solve all the technical problem that customer give. So it become that we are like two undefeatable. Always go up. That means I take care of the relationship. He will take care of all the technical challenges. Then we both just go out and grab all the deals back. So this is how we actually started our relationship together. That's how we actually started.
Yeah, just to add on a bit, actually when I joined Patimas Group, HBD, I was maybe the part of story maybe you didn't know very detailed. I was from sales. I started my career as a sales, IT sales. Right, I didn't start many years ahead, just 3 years ahead of Edmund in IT. But when I started, basically I was a sales, but I was very helpless during that time because you are young, you don't know much about IT, and I was forced to close sales, right? No, I will not say forced lah, but this is a job requirement, right? We are doing sales, we need to close sales. But I had no shit about nuts about enterprise IT. So what happened is that during that time, I realized that I was still young. So when I quit that company, I was doing very well, but I wasn't learning much. So as just now I was talking about maximizing my potential, right? That's why I discovered that I think I don't want to continue to with sales career first. Take a pause and start going into the pre-sales or more technical side of the road, so that I can learn what is this industry, this business about before I join back to sales. So that's why I think I'm maybe the odd one coming from sales background, join back to become a pre-sales. When I joined pre-sales at the time, a lot of things to share. I was just sharing this with Emma last time, is that because I know how difficult for salespeople when your technical guys are not helping. So I do all my level best to support all the sales or to like especially Edmund during that career path that I know it's not easy to do sales, right?
So I'm lucky. I enjoy.
So the technical guys need to give full support because I know what it takes, because I went through from that journey. So that's how we become acquainted, and that's how we also, I think we also, more than that, is the chemistry. Is the chemistry that, we can for a common goal, we can decide how to do things, and we do our part, and we become, we're able to do things. I think there's a term to it. It's called interdependence. We are very much interdependence. It's above independent. Two-person independent can depend on each other.
We continue the next question, also you answer.
Yeah,
okay. So I ask the next question first because it's quite similar one. What cemented the bond between both of you, right? Any funny, touching, or unforgettable moment? So, but before that, right, I must say, some of our common friends know us that we speak Mandarin, but actually both of us we speak English most of the time in our common session, and we speak English. So that's why we decided to speak English while we might mix a little bit of Mandarin as we go. We know because at times Mandarin can go a bit more 感性, which English can't bring up the real meaning about it, right? And another thing is that we are not really a tea lover, okay? I mean, as in for now, this set just now set inside there dusty already one. So thanks to Brandon, go and clean everything up. So I found a pocket of tea there. So we are drinking tea right now.
Okay.
So
we are adopting new habit.
Yeah, we are adopting new habit.
More healthier habit.
Healthier habit. So yeah. So the question, what cemented the bond between you?
I know you maybe want to talk about the story that I talked to myself.
Later is my time. Your time.
So for me, I think our bonding started when we work together. So I mentioned about interdependence. I think also very much about, I think if both of us are very logical and reasonable person, And I think, okay, there are many values we share quite common. I think that is the one that cemented us together. First, we can, because of a common goal, we can put ourselves aside, our ego aside for a common goal. And in this case, it's our business together, right? We know that no matter what happened, together we are brothers, but we know common goal is very important. So we have to put ourselves aside. Put ourselves aside doesn't mean we take up brotherly love. This one very important. We 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 can, because of we can fight because of a common goal in business. I mean, we fight logic, we fight reason, we fight a lot of things. I always use the word 有理村长, very 有理村 one. A lot of reason one, a lot of logic one. But what more important is, while we fight for this, we don't put ourselves into the shoe that it is bigger than who we are as a team. This one very important. Common goal together, but yourself is not bigger than who we are as a team. So we put team effort, we put two of us partnership together in front. Right? And at times when things are really, really that bad, we really talk until very hard. After a while, we still will find ways to come back and connect back internal relationship. I think this one is hard to come by. I would say that I'm very blessed to have this, because this one, not a lot of people can do that.
Especially recent years.
Yeah.
The new friends.
The new friends.
Partners that we meet.
Yeah, so it's not easy. So I'm very blessed. Yeah. This is where from my perspective.
Wow. Bro, how come so different one?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Right. You want to share anything on the funny, touching moment?
Wow, I think a lot. The funny, touching moment, a lot. I think we went through too much. Sometimes we say what maybe we start, we have a lot of corners, but we keep on polish until right now no corners already. Not to say no corners, still corners will come out, but generally we make our level very deep in terms of polish each other.
Right. So for me is this I honestly I don't think I am a very lovely person, and when I meet him, I'm more rational than logic person. So the emotional side of me, or the lovey-dovey type of me, it's not so much there. But honestly, I think this part here, thanks to Alban, it grew up a lot. It grew up a lot along these years. He is the ambassador of
Spread
lovey-dovey one.
Spread love.
Okay, I mean, to human mankind, all this kind of thing. He's very, very good with it. So for me, yes, I think I very much agree with what Alban said. I'm a very rational and logical person. So we always put the things we want to get it done first, which is our company, which is our mission, which is our vision. We always set that as the priority. And one thing I have in my mind when I was with Alban in Wikilabs is that I believe in his vision. I believe in his vision in bringing open source to local. This technology, I believe, because, okay, when I joined into IT, he is the person that got me through everything. So he's like my guru in technology. So when he start off this Wikilabs and he tell me that this is the vision to become, the enterprise open source #1 player, right? So to me is that, yes, I believe again in this. So it's because of this belief that we maneuver through the entire journey. That's how our bonding came, and we definitely and it's naturally we are putting our own interests aside. We only put into, we only put in, our vision and our mission and our visions in front of us. And a lot of people ask, do you all fight in meetings? Do you all debate? I can tell you almost every time. Almost every time. Even back in maybe 10 or years ago, even back in our last time, Damansara office,
Yeah.
Damansara office,
for a lot of things.
Yeah, we fight a lot. A lot. So, because things cannot be so easy, but one thing very important is that we fight for the right reason, for understanding, why we are trying, what is the point we are putting in to make it better. So this is what we are always trying.
Yeah.
And one thing very, I would say, magical and miracle, and I don't know how it happened. It's just after that debate and fight, we can open the door, go out, that entire thing suddenly not there anymore. Then we can go for drink.
Yeah.
We can go for chill. Really, they say no cut yes. This is like naturally no cut yes. It's like we not to say cut yes. It's like the next minute no more already. No more already. Then we are back into drinking. Okay. Then we just chill. Then we just have fun very naturally. So this is us. And if you talk about funny touchy, okay. Then there is this. I think I got to share it out, right? That okay, there was one moment where Aban left Patimas. I left Patimas. I didn't join Wiki immediately, so Aban left Patimas and immediately opened up Wiki Labs. I left Patimas. I go into another company, but we still meet quite frequently. So there was one time where when we are both together. I think at that time he is in a deep stress. He was driving while talking to himself. I think he didn't realize that I was beside him. So I cannot stop him from talking to himself, and I cannot let him continue also because I feel very weird. So, but somehow I let him continue. Then that became a very, I would say, unforgettable moment. But something that actually Alban didn't know. I don't know whether you know that this scene, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking to myself.
That you're talking to yourself. I told someone.
Oh.
Back then.
Oh.
Because honestly, that moment I was very concerned.
Okay.
During that moment, I was very concerned.
You want to send me to mental hospital?
No, not so cheeky lah. But I know what happened, ma.
Yeah.
I know what happened, ma. Right. So I actually talked to. John.
Okay.
I told John this scene. Yeah. So back then. Right. So that is the funny moment. Right. Oh, by the way, John is both
our
of
common friends.
Common friends also.
Yeah.
So next is I ask you.
Next I
ask you.
how do we end up working together?
How did you end up working together? We basically answered that.
Yeah, I think a lot of things. Because we are very rational, I think it's good that we had on this point, right? I definitely see first a good working relationship together. I think this one very important. Generally, you can feel it one. You can feel it. It's not just your logical or rational sense. It's also your feeling that there's a working chemistry. All right, that's one. Second thing, of course, I think Emma is very talented in terms of dealing with people, talented in his in sales, in bringing opportunity, in networking, a lot lah. This one, I think he champion. He number one. To me, in my heart, he's champion. Okay, so the question next, I say share how your relationship has helped you through tough times, both personal and professional.
Wow, this question is very deep. Share how your relationship has helped you through tough time, both personal and professional. Okay. So this one,
I think the question is for our relationship, right?
Our
relationship.
Okay. Our bro. I bring my wife here.
Just to clarify.
Okay. If you ask me, Alban is a person I meet more than my wife and my mother for the past 13 years.
That sounds very wrong.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So every Monday to Friday, I see him from day until night. Okay, I mean night sometimes we
especially the early years,
especially the early years. Right. So when we chiong the time, we got to go entertainment, we go makan, right? Then because you see, because during my Patimas years, I am the sales, he is the pre-sales man. So come to Wikilab at the time is the same thing. That means it become I am the sales, then he technical strong ma, so he will go with me together. That means it's our like old days like that. So that is how we actually started back. I would say started back the chemistry again. Started back the chemistry, and I remember lah. This one I would say that the achievement that we are fighting is really, I would say, honestly, only recent years I look back. Recent years only I look back. Only recent years. During that time, I didn't really realize that we actually
didn't look back.
Double fold, triple fold.
We only just go forward. We never see.
Yeah. I mean, during back then, we basically, our result is tripling, doubling like that. But we didn't really realize that until recently.
Yeah.
Because we are going for some awards and all this. Then we start to do all this kind of PowerPoint. Then it's like, wait, last time our results so okay, one minute like that, it's like skyrocketing. So so those were the good times that we share among each other, and we are basically, what I see is that I needed him to support me, and when I'm in front of a customer or in front of a prospect, that with him around, I feel that nothing is impossible. It's like basically I'm talking to me. I'm very clear in my objective. My objective is just to build a relationship, to break ice, to go in, to gain the trust, to hear what is the problem, and when I get that, I know I need to pass the baton. It's like in that kind of run where you are carrying something. This is something that you need to get it done. You've got to run all the way to get it done. Then when you are there, you know that Alban is going to be next, waiting for you to pass the baton. So when the baton is passed, you know that when he take this baton up, he's going to run his way to get to the finish line. Wow, I mean, this one is, end of the day, is together running to the finish line. I really can feel this is the best analogy to what I feel into this. And tough times during this journey, we really have some tough time. And in fact, it was about 5-6 years ago. I think we both share the same thing because we're in the same company, right? So the company, because we are overexpanding in a way, then the company came into some financial crisis that we both face. But we hold both of ourselves very, very well. We talk to each other, we discuss with each other, and I would say that kind of support is important. So it will then come out. The real thing is that when you are achieving, you are happily flying together. But when it comes to a roller coaster ride, when it go deep, both of us carry ourselves and say we can still continue to do it. We can do this together, and we still hold ourselves together and come back up. I remember back then we said this word where I feel it touches both of us. Is that, bro, if whatever happen, worst come to worst, it's just gonna be, maybe we start on 5% again. What's so difficult? That was the, I think, for us, I think it's the most touching moment where we had that. With us, it won't die. With us, we can still continue to grow. So that is the moment.
At that time, we have about 30 plus people, right?
Yeah.
We said that two of us gonna last until the end. We'll be the final one. Last.
Make sure.
Actually, I got something I want to add on also.
Okay.
I think there's one thing that I think very important that I personally think amazing about both of us. All right, our relationship as a brother, right? As brother beyond blood, right? I will really feel in this way that we don't. If you really know brother, what the English word is camaraderie feeling. This one is very hard to find. Why I say so is that because in a real working environment, in the society that we are facing, right, things that is true about relationship hard to come by. True relationship really hard to come by. You always have people can go through good times but cannot go through bad times. But there are also got people who say that can go through bad times, cannot go through good times. So to us, we are doesn't matter good or bad time. We good time enjoy, bad time suffer together.
Yeah.
We may not understand sometimes very deep what other people have felt. Maybe due to our rationale, maybe due to our we put a lot of effort in protecting our relationship, to be very honest. Because no matter what, we respect each other. We think that is a very important part. We don't you say don't cross the line, we cross many lines. We cross ourselves, bottom line very cross. We question ourselves. Every time we argue, we question ourselves, wow, this one he do correct, man. The one I do like that correct, man. We question ourselves whether our partner is doing correct, man. All these kind of questions also come up. But all in all, and at the end of the day, we know this is something that pushes us forward. This is something that we have to learn from each other. And this is the thing that we need to, both of us need to improve. I feel I need to improve. Okay. But I sense that maybe Ed also feel the same. I can only say that because I only can say on behalf of myself. Yeah. I feel after always argument, there's an area that I need to improve. Right. There's a place that I need to improve. Right. And then maybe you share the same. Because I personally feel so. And many moments in about personal or professional, right? How we went through tough time, right? I think we have went through because when we're starting that time, there's a lot of at first no opportunity. Then we fight very hard. We fight very hard. We go out a lot. Then there's a situation of too much opportunity. Too much opportunity at that time, right? Everything become priority. That's why we end up spending more time together. Because every opportunity, this is a big bank, this is a big telco, both of us have to be there, right? We always do like that. And maybe one meeting we are fighting, another meeting we need to be together to talk. I think the thing that we are very blessed is that we always got this able to just come back and focus back on that particular discussion, not so much putting the past discussion as a hindrance. Right. I think this one very important. And that's one. The other thing I think very important also, whenever we have all this tough time, all those things, at the end of the day, we patch it back. I think all these are very important. Don't let it open. Don't let it things that we don't talk. Then if it's something of yourself to improve, then you just improve yourself. But if it's something that's important for relationship, I think we always want to protect. Yep. So this from both personal level and professional level. And I would say one thing is about myself is that I share a bit. Just now he shared about limitless. So he's a limitless guy. I'm also a limitless guy. He feel like he need to chong all the way. I'm at the back, picking up projects or picking up opportunity. Like I also have no limit because, as I mentioned earlier, I believe in maximizing my own potential. And I also maybe when I grew up, I used to take up accountability very much. So whatever it is, I don't blame others. I always blame myself if I'm not doing good enough. So partially because of your limitless, my limitless two limitless add up together. Yep. That's why we go very far. Yep. Sometimes it's that kind of mentality that matters. Whether you keep on thinking your partner good or your partner don't good, your partner should do this, your partner all these are not important. You yourself have you done more? I think that's where the magic for both of us. Right. That's how I felt. Right.
So we go to the next question. Sure. This one I asked now.
No, this one I asked Aya.
Any arguments or challenges you have overcome? What have you learned from each other?
Oh, I think we are skipping question. This question, I think we answered before, right?
Right. But you want to add a little bit about this?
We have overcome. Okay, to put it, just like I mentioned, in good times we enjoy, in bad time we suffer together, right? I think to many people, whoever they started their entrepreneurship journey, especially together with partners, they always will have this issue of working together, thinking about another party whether they are agreeable or not. I think these are always something that even both of us will have even at the beginning. We have our thoughts, especially when we are younger, right? Now we are 40s. But when we are younger, we definitely very gung-ho. We definitely had our thoughts. And we also know sometimes people don't believe, don't say don't believe, don't agree with our thoughts. So I think one of the biggest moment that we overcome, one thing is that while we are thinking for the benefit of company, we have our thoughts. We can see how our thoughts will pan out. All those kind of thing cannot stay with yourself. It has to be something that open up to each other.
Yep.
Open up to each other in the position, at the end of the day, is for the benefit of company. We both trust is for the benefit of company. Then anything is open on table to talk. This one very important. I think this one we achieve multiple time. Be it from acquiring lah, be the one that we lose money so much one, that we over leverage lah. All that decision we make together.
Right.
We don't make that decision one-sided. We make the decision together. Even though I may take more accountability because it was my decision, but at the end of the day, we still stick together to go through it. Because at the end of the day, it's still together as a company, as a team. So I think the one we multiple times.
Yep.
The one, yeah.
So if the question is any arguments or challenges we have overcome, we have actually overcome too many, it's out of count already. Right? And I agree with what Alban said. I think communication is the key. And on top of this communication, I would say line in the line together with this communication, one thing that's very, very important is the trust and the respect. For both of us. The both of us, I mean, we naturally share this kind of relationship, but deep down we know we are respecting each other very naturally, very, very naturally. Especially recently we went for a course. This lagi is like open up the understanding of what we are doing.
Yeah, validating our whatever we are doing.
Correct. It makes us even a more understanding person right now.
Yeah.
As brothers, we talk even more open.
Open.
And it's like we talk about, I mean last time we talk things very straight. Very straightforward.
We may not know we hurt each other.
Alright, but we somehow we will catch that respect because maybe we know each other too well, right? We know what kind of sport we shouldn't go into. There will be those sport, right? We won't touch the kind of sport, right? Somehow we know, but we will always being very straightforward. And I think one thing that's very miracle is this. No matter what we are trying to talk, we know that the objective of that conversation, it's never meant to self. That I think is the key.
Yes.
I think that is the main key that both common share, and surprisingly, we never share this before among each other. Is this talking about yourself or is it for we really never purposely need to talk like that. No need. It's very natural one. And I'm very blessed that recently we're already going for the course, and now it's even more open. We have this kind of conversation, and we both understand ourselves better. We both understand each other better right now, and we have learned so much about both of us. I think we have been sharing a lot.
Yeah, and I think also one thing. Sorry to interrupt. I think one thing we also learn from this is that right now we know that there's even more things that we should learn.
Yeah,
there's more things that we can work together.
Right.
I think the feeling is even better.
Correct.
Like we got more to anticipate, more to do. Right. But all these are progressing forward, going deeper. These are the things that I think we cherish right now.
Now, no matter what, the first thing you do is that we will ask is from our within verse.
Yeah.
What have we done wrong?
Yeah.
Right? Or what are the things that we can do better?
What can we do better?
Right?
Yes.
And we have been sharing this a lot. So this is very good, right? So let's talk about the next one. Talk about loyalty, trust, value, and laughter.
Oh, this one.
Right.
Okay, I actually I got something to share. This is something of a video that I watched last time. Recently. Okay, this one got nothing to do with entrepreneurship in business. Because in business, we still talk about objective, right? We still talk about business outcome, the number you are driving, the revenue they are driving. All these are very important. But since we talk about loyalty, trust, value, and laughter, right? I saw this video before. Okay, whoever that watched this video before will understand me. Yeah, the video is about two guys going to a jungle. Two guys going to the jungle. So this guy, I don't name it who, you all will know, he's very famous. These are all actors. So he found the most potent magic mushroom. Then he plucked it out. Then he shared with a friend. He said, "This is incredible. This is the most potent magic mushroom you ever find." Right? In this video, a little bit of this, then he turned back, he see his friend. His friend already put in the mouth already. The brother already put in the mouth. So he said, okay, this most potent, a little bit of this will get you hell already, to very high already. Then the fella take the whole entire mushroom and put it in. Then what happened? Then to this guy who passed it, he looked at him like, imagine you are the person, you already said, you already start seeing purple color and everything already. Then for me, you think what should I do?
Put him down.
This guy, what he did is, he take another one.
Wow.
That is what I call
brother.
Want to
share?
Go? Let's go together. I think that story really deep in me because this video I feel like wow, quite true. But of course I'm a C guy, C to D guy, so we still have to look into not going down together. But but that video explained a lot about our relationship because if really this happened, what will I do? Yeah, I think I will do the same. Want to go down there? Let's go down there together. Let's go down there together. Then both of them was enjoying seeing a lot of different things in the jungle. Hi.
Together xiao.
Yeah, that explains.
For me, I really believe and I really think that as a brother, these four are important values. I mean, you have to share the common loyalty, trust. I would say the value lah. We have to share the very common value together, right? And even at the beginning, I would say the nurturing love and gratitude I have lah, right? It's very much in Alban, and he is vibranting it. Sunfire. For me, I think somehow this is in me. It's just that it is not so vibrant. It is more
reserved,
needed to be polished.
Okay.
It's inside the gem is inside the stone, hiding, very, very shy. Very, very shy. So because maybe of my past lah, right? Or maybe from my past that I got to hide this away to survive. To survive. That may be that, and during that period of time, I am in a lot of time being harmed by the environment. Not to say harm lah, as in it's being affected lah, because it's a reality, right? So not everyone is gonna be kind with you. Not everyone is gonna be very rational with you or logical with you. You got to find some. I mean, it's society, right? It's reality, right?
You have to find a way to survive.
Yeah. So I would say this kind of value that is within me, I would say we share the common one, but maybe some are not being shined, are not being polished. So happened when I met Alban kind of like polished the unshined gem, right? And this mix, I feel, in terms of being brotherhood, being friends, value is very, very important already. But to achieve what we both achieve, I think it's definitely beyond that, because I would say it's the journey you go a bit further, like what I was sharing just now. Willing to shine the gem out of you, willing to shine the value out of you. So this is what I feel Alban has been doing for me. And I think and I hope I'm doing the same, right? So
Definitely the same,
so and that's why only we can share the kind of brotherhood for so many years. I think that's very, very important. And the last part, laughter, this one is confirmed, right? When you share all this value together, right? So you will enjoy together. Whenever you meet anything that is good, you will definitely want to share. When example, when Alban go for a course like Tony Robbins, that is, he enjoyed very much, he learned very well, he will immediately come back and ask me, bro, go for this, right? So you just want to share good things, you just want to share laughters, you just want to share the best thing with the people you love, right? So this is very, very important, right? So next
is
sorry.
part 4. Okay. Share your intention. Are you here to talk about life, business, leadership, friendship, or all of it?
Okay. So for us, I think this is just so right. Our intention of this podcast, yes, we wanted to share out of these years what we have. I mean, like what we were saying, we were recommended by our common friends to do a podcast to hopefully inspire, right? Inspire whoever, or maybe we wanted to get inspired, right? And
you never know.
we wanted to be, connecting more
know.
network.
Yeah.
This is definitely something that we want very much, right? Connecting with more network. Whoever you are, if you are interested, you wanted to share.
Or maybe you are in partnership that you got challenged.
Correct.
Yeah, you want to talk to us.
Or maybe we have a partnership, it's just like us. You can bring a partner around. Maybe you got 3, 4. Maybe I never know, right?
Yeah, we can talk.
Right. So then we can all sit down and chit chat. Maybe we share a lot of commonality, right?
Yeah.
So these are the things that we want to talk about, right? With life, business, leadership, friendship, and if you ask me, all of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, for me, I think the same. Life, business, leadership, friendship, all these are part and parcel of us already.
Yep.
So this is
Part
one
of life.
part. This is the category to me. I also put in that there's a value in us from love and gratitude, from our disciplines, from our strategic thoughts. For all those things, there is a value side of things. How do we map this to this? I think this is one of the intention why we want to do this podcast. Sometimes it's about the more we share, the more maybe it will strengthen us as well.
Right.
But more important, it also gives others a glimpse of what we have been through.
Right.
I just like what I mentioned just now, maybe we never know this could inspire someone to maybe thought about from that angle. Sometimes category of life, everyone know you need to do well in life, in business, in friendship, in relationship, or be it intimate or even relationship with your pets. You need to do well. Everyone know that. But what makes it do that well is the value that you carry, the things that you do, right? What have we learned? So all those things is hopefully from that sharing that we have can enhance in these areas. This is what I hope we can provide for the listener or whoever that's looking into this.
Right.
Yeah.
So the next is, what can listener expect, or who are you doing this for?
Wow. This one maybe just like I mentioned. So I hope listener.
Very technical. He will explain to you the next few questions.
Okay. So the listener game, what I can't promise, right? Because everyone listen differently. I always take this. I always share with Ed also. While we are always having this thought about this person is like this type, this person on this type, we are stereotyping people, right? My belief is that actually, to be honest, everyone is different. And I really hold this thoughts or this perception of every mankind or every human, every soul is very different. Different in what sense that while both of us may share the same in terms of brother love together, right? Both of us share almost the same, but we are still different. You see, so not everyone the same. When not everyone the same, not everyone listen to the same. We don't know what everyone has been through, right? So what my little hope, my little hope is that whatever both of us have shared as a partner, be it entrepreneurship journey, our relationship journey, our life journey, our self-development, we hope that little bit hope that it can bring values to your life. That if this value, just one maybe, or just two, or maybe small thing that can make your life better because of hearing this. I think that is more than enough for me. Nowadays I also start, I have visions, and I'm always saying I have vision, I have all these things, but those things are very far-fetched vision of mine. Far-fetched doesn't mean I'm not achievable. Far-fetched is far, right? But what is important here is that every step counts for me right now. Every progress counts. And like Rome is not built in one day. Every of these count, right? That's the reason why I'm doing this. Yeah.
For me, actually, I want to cover everything. So just like, seem like my life, everything. So I mean, work, cover everything so easy. So I'm a very blessed person, right? But okay, what I can add on, what can listener expect? It's 100% genuine, 100% not staged. It's really out from our heart. And one thing that Alban was sharing just now is that we are not here to teach or guide or what. No, definitely not. We are here to share our real life stories, our real life experience, what we really been through.
Yep.
It's 100%. Honestly, this thing, we know we wanted to do podcast because it was recommended by our friend. It was just like 1 minute before we start this, I said, we got to have some plan, right? Then okay, bro, I go to ChatGPT, I type, okay, what can we do? Okay, then came up. Really, we are reading one by one. As we are doing this, we are reading. So this is what you can expect: 100% truth, 100%
as it is.
As it is. Okay, we are doing for whoever out there that you are interested in listening to us and care to engage, care to listen, care to probably network with us as well. We wish to inspire more people. We wish that you can inspire us as well. We are in this journey and we have a long way to go.
Yeah.
And we want to continue.
Yeah, and again, I just keep on mentioning about my motto, which I didn't share. I think, very much to spread love.
To spread love.
To spread, there are many types of love, right? And all bonds are important.
This love gem of me right now a bit shiny, polished.
All bonds are important. The bonds of love that given to us, right, is something we should cherish a lot. It's something that we should value, and don't diminish it. You spread it out. It can help someone. It can really help someone. I witness myself a lot. So I don't want to talk so much about that. I think the one like that.
So the part 5, it's wrap up, and I know we are overrun a bit. Well, not a bit, more.
A lot.
Right. Okay. So first of all, we would like to thank whoever there that is listening and joining us. Okay. Okay. So we are definitely gonna be doing our next episode.
Yep.
Okay, the next one. And somehow we already got our name out, which is Brothers Beyond Blood.
Yeah,
BBB. We love this name, Brothers Beyond Blood. So, but next is that we're gonna be talking a little bit about friendship. Change the way how we lead our team. This is what the ChatGPT tells us. But anyway, I'm not sure whether episode 2 is gonna be this title or not. Maybe yes, maybe no.
Something to
right?
reference.
But definitely it will be having an episode 2, right? Honestly, before that, let me go back to the last one. Okay, ask for feedback and suggestion. Keep it open and humble. Okay. Message us. Tell us anything that you want us to hear. We are very, very open. And okay, ChatGPT didn't say this, but I wanted to say this. Maybe before we really end our conversation today, maybe we just wanted to share a little bit about what do we think about this podcast. Okay. You want to start first or I start first?
I can start first.
Okay.
So just now, talk about the title. Why BBB 3B? BBB.
Beyond Blood.
Very important.
Beyond Blood.
Because you talk to your close, the other half, you always talk BB, right? Your baby, your BB, right? I want 3B, even more closer. I'm just joking, all right? I really wanted to say one thing very important about this podcast is that We really come with a humble heart. Just now put on a lot of important words. In Chinese, we say 我们不敢当当, in the sense that we have got any very good thing to share, right? We only share what we have, and we hope that it gives values, right? Not to say that we are guru, not to say we are someone that's like Sifu level, no. We have achievement within our business. We did, I think we did quite well for ourselves. We just hope that this part can share with people. And of course, for me, is to spread love. I also want to take this opportunity to thanks to Edmund for putting all this together. I thanks with a grateful heart that we are in this together. And right now, this seems like a milestone to us to start a podcast, right? So I think these are very important.
New thing, new life.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep us going.
New experience every day. Okay, come, you go.
Keep us going, man. And okay, what I want to share is this. Honestly, after so many years we have been with each other, we don't hide anything now. We just say anything. But still, today with this podcast, I feel there are things that I'm
new perspective.
I'm hearing new things again. I think I'm knowing him more again. And I think continuously doing this podcast will benefit us more also by understanding each other.
Yep.
Right?
It will.
One thing for sure, I'm very sure that our relationship will continue. Right? It's already 20 years. So like what the Chinese say lah, right? They will say, 要幾多個十年, just continue. And we are like, 幾多個20年, right? So we will continue to have all this. And it's proven we will continue this. It will be a journey together. We want to invite more people right now, right? And also, I think, so this is one very important thing, right? So we should continue.
Yep.
Peace, Brothers Beyond Blood.
Thank you.
See you. Bye.
Bye.